Enter the Chickings, Part 2, page 131. So there I was at the long hallway approaching the band room. As I got closer, I could hear the tinkling of Annette's piano along with something else, like a clink-clink sound, but with different pitches and beautiful. I peeked into the little square window of the door, and I saw Annette playing chords while this complicated single-note line of clinks were floating over the top. It hit me that I knew the melody. Sunrise, Sunset. Well, that was fitting. Remember, that was a song, part of the medley that he had done for Saul earlier. Stephen was playing the marimba, which is like a big xylophone with big wooden bars instead of the metal kind. I didn't even know he played anything other than drums. I guess I didn't know our school had a marimba. Or I guess that's why he and Annette were music gods while I was sitting on my tuchus in math class. I poked my head in the door, feeling a bit weird about breaking in the musical dance they had going, especially when Stephen started embellishing the melody with all sorts of fast little grace notes that I wouldn't even have been able to pull off on the guitar, much less a second instrument. Annette was talking and playing at the same time, just in case her powers hadn't already been awesome enough. Okay, Stephen, that sounds great for the melody. Now, do you think you can add the harmony line? I was thinking, duh, how can he play extra harmony notes when he only has 2 mallets? Then he did this amazing thing. He picked up an extra mallet for each hand without even missing a beat and kind of spread the mallets between different fingers. So now it was like he was holding upside down chopsticks or something. And sure enough, he started playing the melody and harmony part at the same time. Finally, just when the insane skill level of these people was nearly too depressing to contemplate, he reached behind him to a xylophone that was set up there and finished his solo with one hand jamming away on each instrument. Annette and Stephen gave each other a little grin at the last notes of the solo, and then in perfect unison they burst into a little coda that ends the Fiddler on the Roof medley. When they stopped, I applauded. Annette turned to Stephen and said, "Show off." Wait, he wasn't showing off that much. I kept waiting for him to light his mallets on fire and start juggling them during the solo or playing bass drum with his foot or something. They both just kind of stared at me like they had caught me beating a baby seal or something. I'd forgotten that the Chickings were serious about music. Oh well, maybe next time. More staring. Hi guys, you're probably wondering why I'm here. Why I'm here now instead of after the bell rings. Instead of in math, because that's what I have now, math, pre-calc, still more staring. Would the two of you like to help some elderly people in need? Their eyes lit up. For a babbling idiot, I'm a pretty good salesman. End of chapter.